It's Friday. Wasn't really planning on going live this morning, but I'm just sitting around anyway. I may as well come hang out while I'm hooking with y'all, right? Hopefully, I'll get some friends in here. Be a wonderful way to start my day. Excuse me. I made this hat last night. I love this yarn. The screen's looking a little bit dirty. Let's see. Hair's crazy. Sam, good morning. Well, not for you, but good morning from me. I was just talking about the hat I made last night. I like it. Well, sir, I'm quite curious. Have you gotten your hooks yet? Or some yarn? Are you ready to start trying to crochet? Are you going to get the girlfriend to crochet, Sam? Is that something she'd be interested in? Ah. Ah, you sweet thing. Let's see. I'm working on a sweater for my daughter. We've already split for the sleeves. You love it? I love it too. It's one of my favorite yarns, I think. So, this is what I have going on so far for my daughter. This is her sweater. I'm still I've got a little gunk still, but I'm okay. I've been feeling fine. Just a little flimmy. There you go. Excuse me. Let's get some music while I can still get away with it. Oh, and I've got it on super speed. No, go back. There we go. Oh. Yeah, this one is for my oldest. She wants basically like a house coat like mommy and daddy have. Mommy made. She chose all these different yarns that she wanted for this, so I'm making what sense of it I can. And it's coming along quickly. Your set is still not there. Damn. I'm not sure why it's taking so long. I think I might go ahead and do a basics series here pretty soon, Sam. So, like one video to show you how to hold your yarn and hook, and then how to yarn over and create a chain, and yeah, go step by step through every bit of the process. I might go ahead and do that. We've got a play date over lunch today. My tiny still isn't even awake yet today. She's being a lazy bones. Stitcherhood sit and stitch session tomorrow night, y'all. 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We'll be over at Camille's Creations. That will be great. You know, I really, really want to get started. I'm watching videos every now and then, but can't do without a set. No kidding. Good morning, Tank. Welcome in. Yeah, I think I've had so many people ask me to teach them, and I have a really hard time verbalizing in the moment with somebody else. But I was thinking about it, and the more I've done tutorials, I kind of feel like I could put together the basics, right? I could slow down enough to try to do that. Most of my tutorials so far, I know that I'm approaching, except for one of my bots tutorials. The rest of them, I'm very much approaching it as though I'm speaking to an experienced hooker, right? Well, hello, Diane. Welcome in. Good morning, Camille. Welcome in, darling. Hey, girl, hey. You like the hat I made last night? I guess that's. Ooh, I have to write that down. That makes for 32 items I have finished this month. So it text me what you knocking on the window. Where is it? There it is. Neon jungle hat. So that. Oh, and what is wrong with me? 32. That makes for 35 items I've hooked this month. Anybody else hooking already this morning? And it sounds like Tiny might have finally gotten up. Excuse me. Knocking on my door. Whoops. Hey, hey, Miss Margaret. Miss Margaret, was there a note in your package? I had put a note in your package and I think I forgot to comment, but I saw you open your package. I cannot wait to see what you make of that. I honestly, I absolutely, hello, hello. Welcome in, Beth. Um, I love that yarn. I got that yarn in two different mystery bags from Aberdeen's Wool. And while I love them and I kept wanting to do something with them, I just, I had no ideas. I had no ideas what to do with it. I've gone back to them and looked at patterns numerous times, and I finally just decided no, Miss Margaret can take this bougie yarn, and I know she'll do something beautiful with it. Okay. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that the note was still in there when you got the package. Okay, good. Just because the package had been slightly open, I was afraid that the note got lost somehow. So everything was in there then, just so you know. Excuse me, good grief. No. I know Miss Margaret finished. What were you calling that thing? Your shawl thing. Your butterfly? It wasn't butterfly. What the hell is it? No, this is not Ivy's poncho. Ivy's poncho is all washed up and ready to be mailed. in my laundry room. This is, I started a sweater for my oldest because she wants a robe slash a spider dream tunic. That's what it was. Um, yeah, it was split just a bit at the end of the green yarn was. Okay, good. Well, I mean, not good, but you mean what I know. My oldest chose yarn that she wants a robe slash house coat kind of sort of sweater thing out of. So I've made my husband a robe, and now my halo half pink, half blue sweater that I did. It's, mid calf length. It's kind of a robe too. So yeah, my oldest chose this yarn and said that she wanted me to make. She started with this with the mohair, and I told her I'm not making you a whole damn thing out of mohair. That's not happening. So we took the mohair and she matched. She chose what ones she did a great job. Look at that. Look at that. She did a great job matching them up. And so I'm just putting them in somewhat of an order, kind of, sort of. Anyway, yeah, that's what this is. I finished that blanket yesterday. Where did my hook go? I just had it. I finished that. She did make great choices. She's got an eye for this. She's the one that does want a hook. So, um, I finished the blanket yesterday, and I finished Ivy's poncho, and I need to do her square, but that requires a level of concentration that I'm not capable of very often because I have to read a pattern. Um, and yeah, I have some other project, but I started some stuff. I started this because, when the girl says, "Hey, mommy, I want a thing," then you got to make the thing as soon as possible, right? So I started this. I started the hat just because I had like half of a cake. This is what's left of it after the hat. But I had like half of a cake sitting there and I was like, "Ooh, no, I want that as a hat." And then I've been staring at this forever, this yarn that I got from a friend of mine, probably like a freaking year ago now. She gave me 4 of these Bernat Premium in this gorgeous silvery, like dusty lavender something. It's very, very pretty. What is it called? Grand Purple. Anyway, it's gorgeous. And I have wanted a mesh sweater. This is the bottom of it. Got a little border going. Oh no, Take is getting ready for more. That's the bottom of it. And then I'm doing the mesh. I'm going to do 2 panels just like this. One, the back one just a tiny bit longer than the front. Just, I like the way it looks on my body. And then I think I'm going to do solid sleeves on it actually. Not 100% sure about the sleeves yet, but it's getting sleeves. I love that color. I really, really do. But I've been staring at it. So originally, I am squirrely as shit, y'all. I apologize. um, a friend had given me probably like almost 2 blanket quantities of blanket yarn, like Bernat blanket yarn, and then a bag full of acrylics and whatever. And so out of the things that she had given me, I had a heavy cream set aside for a blanket, and that purple was a part of that. 7 inches. Ugh, I don't miss that. I would like some snow, but I don't want no 7 inches. Anyway, heavy cream. I broke up that heavy cream a couple months ago when I did my dad's blanket. Both the green and the cream were Caron 1 pounds that were in as part of that heavy cream. And so I broke that up with the black, made my dad a blanket, and then put all the rest of those balls of yarn for that heavy cream just away in different places. And that's when I decided that this was going to be a sweater for me. So The woods still have it from last weekend. Yeah, our mountains are holding on to the snow, but we ain't getting anything down here. It's pretty from a distance. And if I want to play in it, I can just drive up the mountain. That right there, you can tell I'm not originally from Utah because I actually enunciate mountain, not mountain. Y'all, I'm squirrely. Everybody remember to drop your thumbs. Thank you, Margaret. You're in the mountains, so we get it, right? Where are you, Beth? And I might have asked you this before. You prefer Beth, correct? By the way, I snooped a little at some of your pictures. You're a very, very beautiful woman. I just wanted to tell you that in case you haven't been told recently. You are a beautiful human. Illinois. That's right. Why can't I remember that? Northern, southern, eastern, western. What are we talking? All right, what row am I on? This one. I look at people like pieces of art. I just love looking at people. I used to draw like graphite. I don't really anymore. I'm so far out of tune with that now. But I am not good at drawing inanimate objects. I like to pick apart the pieces of people. Bone structure, crooked teeth are some of my favorite things in the world because I have bad teeth, but I've always had perfectly straight bad teeth. My sissy from another missy has the most adorably crooked vampire teeth, and I've always just absolutely adored them. And people like the musician Jewel. Oh my god, I love her teeth. Cher, when she fixed hers, shame on her. I mean, I guess if it's causing actual problems, then you should fix it. But if it's not causing you actual problems, then let your smile be uniquely yours, right? Hey, hey, Marianne, welcome in. An inch or two here and there. The winch is here. About 2 hours from Chicago. Oh, okay. Ugh, you guys are gonna have to forgive me. I have to holler at my girls to let the dogs in. I forgot to let them in. I'm gonna turn this off so I don't hurt your ears. Man, you want my hat, Sam? Oh, if you didn't live in freaking Pakistan, I would send it. Pakistan. Did you hear me? Pakistan. I would send it to you. It's very, very pink. Let's see. You have one in brown, though. Not sure where you got that hat from, but it's crochet. Oh, Lexi, when I was finally able to get my teeth pulled, I decided I was going to get pretty teeth. I had not had a nice smile in years before that. I understand that. I mean, I'm going to be going through that process, honestly, probably in the next year. getting new teeth. Between my thyroid and smoking for years and years and other medications I have been on, my teeth are horrible. If you ever get whips done, I have 2 very beautiful cakes from Hobie that you're going to make yourself a beautiful shawl. Oh, that's exciting, Beth. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Hi, Sonia. And I completely get that, Margaret. I'm going to get the pretty smile too, right? Because that's what you do when you have to go through that, right? I do have one little girl in my life who her teeth are very, very crooked. And I do think that it affects her speech. There's some issues with her speech, and I think that it's partially to do with the shape of her mouth. So, under those circumstances, orthodontics are wonderful because who knows what other problems it might be causing if it's causing speech problems. 1 second.
What's this?
What's what? Yeah, you've been picking on it. I told you to leave that alone. You had one little scratch and now you've picked on it. Leave it alone. Now, stop what you're doing. Go clean it with some water. And don't touch it, okay? Let your skin grow back.
Well, actually, where did it come from?
Pimples?
Actually,
If it was a pimple, that just comes from like oil and dirt that gets stuck in your pores in your skin. That's all. Anyway.
he likes this.
Oh.
He likes
Chocolate rose. Ooh, warm browns to pale pinks. Hey, hey, Camille. Welcome in. Yeah, careful. It does. Do you have a pattern in mind? You said you have 2 of them? I don't know if you guys have ever seen, but some of the Millens that I get, one of them that I got is the size of 2 cakes in one. Hey, Chuck. I'm making a sweater for my oldest. Kind of, sort of. Hold on. Whoop. She chose her yarns, including some mohair that I paired with some white. It's just a sweater. It will be when it grows up. Have you seen your Amazon list? No, ma'am. I have not. Yeah, my oldest decided that she wants a robe / long cardigan like mommy and daddy have. So this is the yarn she chose. Mommy's just kind of making it up as she goes. Wow. Beautiful shawl with a rose on the back and fillet. Ooh, I think I've seen one with a big rose on fillet. That's exciting. Yeah, someday I'll make myself a shawl. Another one, I should say, as I have one laying right there. This yarn was from Miss Margaret. This is some discontinued Hobie Bumbo Moonlight. Look at the sparkle in that. Oh, it's so pretty. I love that yarn. And 3 balls made this. This thing is huge. I am not a little girl, and look at this. I love this shawl. You should definitely get on that. Make yourself a shawl. You got a bag full of wool, actually wool from your son's house. Making 100% wool poncho. Ooh, exciting. That was you were cleaning up the daughter-in-law's yarn or something like that yesterday. Is that right? Daughter got you a gift card from Hobby because you would never pay. I understand that, which is why I'm kind of addicted to the Millens. Isn't thank you. It doesn't match my hat very well, but it felt good when I put it on just now. We could ditch this. See what's going on with my crazy hair. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, my head's cold. There we go. Nice and long, yes. Amen. I'm going to confess, y'all, I'm not ordering anything yet. I don't have any money, number one. Number two, I'm on a buying ban until at least July. But I filled a cart at Ice Yarns for the first time. I'm doing the math on it and everything. I'm probably going to be organizing her yarn by fiber, content, color, and size. You know, yarn geek here. Love it, Chuck. Yeah, you know the no money. Yeah, I'm broke. We broke. It's that time of year before taxes, right? I want my hat back. There it is. Had to find the seam. You're always filling carts. I have never allowed myself to go and fill a cart on. What color am I doing now? Hold on. Okay. I've never allowed myself to actually shop around on ice before because basically because I've always heard that if you shop at ice, you need to spend a couple, probably like a couple hundred for it to end up balancing out and being kind of worth it, right? Yarn Art has good yarn too. Yes, absolutely. That's another before all the tariffs and everything changed last year. I was looking at ordering from Hobby Shoppy. They have some beautiful yarns as well for some insanely good prices, or at least it seems so. Excuse you. This is not an ideal situation for me right now, Bill. Bill, please get off my mohair. Billy's joining us. Hey, Amber. Welcome in. You want to say good morning? Say good morning to everybody. Say hi. Billy Holiday in the house. And make her want to go away. You don't work, so it depends on your husband's paycheck, and he does spoil me, but I hate to ask for more yarn. I get that, Kathy. Oh, I get that. I do, I get commissions here and there. I do make a little bit of money here and there, right? But hubby spoils me, which is part of the reason we have. If I'm being Peter, oh, oh, you sweetheart, Cammy, did you buy me a journal? Those are my very, very obviously it wouldn't have been on my wish list, right? If it wasn't, but I've had those brands of journals before, and they're the best. You found some good U.S. yarn companies, Cascade yarns. Oh, I love Barocco. I do. If I could afford it, I would make everything out of minimally.
Mommy,
You are such a sweetheart, Cammy. Thank you. What?
can we go in the backpack instead?
Did Daddy put new batteries in both yours and your sister's walkies? I need new batteries in mine. Do you know where batteries are?
But Daddy did put new batteries in ours, but not today.
Well, yeah, but he did recently. Do you know where Torvy's is?
But I know where mine is.
Okay, well, I need one that works, and mine doesn't work right now. If you're going to the backpack, I need one and you need one.
I don't know where Torby's is. The only one I know where is mine.
The cubby's next to the TV. I think there's a pack of yellow batteries. Will you go see?
Okay.
Because if so, I can just change mine. Sorry, Al. I appreciate you, Camille. Oh, I highly recommend those too. You hear his sweet voice. That was my oldest, my 7-year-old. I can't believe she's 7. How is she 7? I tell y'all all the time, they are so much cooler than me. Both of them. Tiny is my mini, but cooler than me. Oh, you are a joy to have around, Miss Cammy. They really are. So I don't know if anybody's into this stuff, but astrologically, my daughters match my husband and I. Our oldest is a Cancer with a Earth sign rising, just like her daddy. And my youngest is a Scorpio Sagittarius, just like me. But they both share a Aquarius moon sign. So while they are very, very watery, emotional little girls, they have this aloof, emotional, because your moon is your emotional sign, right? So they both have this very aloof sign as their emotional sign. And it just balances them out so perfectly, makes them so much cooler and easier going than I ever could be. 7 is a great age. Your grandson will be 9. Your nephew's a geek, but you love him. How old's your nephew, Cammy? You have a bunch of just one skein wool, so my poncho is going to be a scrappy project. All the colors bold, bright, and I'm throwing in a mean. Ooh, I can't wait to see this, Chuck. That sounds gorgeous. You are Leo Scorpio. Excellent. Okay, hold on.
They're orange.
So now you get yours and turn it on and take it with you, and then you can go out.
Okay. Yeah.
I just needed new batteries in mine so I can hear you. A 10-year-old. He's in Utah till the middle of February visiting his mama's family. Oh, I'm in Utah, Kathy. Oh, get in there. This one's in an obnoxious spot. You're an Aquarius by the book. Scary. Hey, a few of my very best friends have been Aquarius. My bestie of about 25 years, he has an Aquarius rising. And thank God for that. Otherwise, he might be a big mess. Yes, Miss Margaret is a Halloween Scorpio. He is a Leo Scorpio too. Nice. Yeah, that Aquarius moon in my girls is a godsend because, again, they're little girls, right? And on top of that, they are the two wateriest and most emotional signs there are. My tiny has a fiery rising sign, just like me. So, yeah, it just it balances them out so nicely. And I think it's a godsend for them that they will feel everything deeply, but they will also be able to manage it and release it, not carry it. You're a Leo by the book. Oh, do you have a lot of Scorpio? I don't think I have any Leo in my chart. I have a lot of Sagittarius. My brother and daughter are Scorpio. Oh boy, is all I've got to say. What you saying, Chuck? Your son is a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp, really? My daddy. So this one right here actually is third generation.
It's a mushroom.
Look, Scorpio Sag, say hi. So she is third generation. My father is born on the Scorpio side of the Sagittarius cusp there. And then he also has a Sagittarius rising. And then I am a Scorpio with a Sagittarius rising, as is she. Scorpios are special. It's exhausting being a Scorpio. I'm sure it's exhausting being a human in most regards, but to feel so deeply and not often be understood on that level is a lot. Tammy, welcome in, welcome in. Tiny is gone, but I will tell her that you said hi, Miss Margaret. Mm. I wish I could just twitch my nose. You know, sometimes I'm a process hooker, right? Sometimes it's about the process of hooking. But honestly, there are a lot of situations like this sweater in particular that it's about the product. I want it done already because I just want to be able to give it to my daughter. It's exhausting loving a Scorpio. Oh, I don't deny that for a second. The only reason that my husband and I work so well together is because he is absolutely more obstinate than I could ever dream of being. He is, so there's a meme out there. um, I've seen a few times over the years where it's a tuna can. Gotta love Google. Yes. It's a tuna can, and one lid is open, and then there's another sealed lid inside of it. So that is essentially my husband. He is a double Cancer with a Taurus rising, so a bull standing out in front of this impossible to open can, protecting it. Bullheaded as shit. Love you, honey. I know he's been playing my playlist lately, so I love you, babe. Just saying. Your daughter in law is a Taurus. Bullheaded. They're beautiful, beautiful humans. But you want stubborn. I think the only one more stubborn than that in astrology is Aries, in my opinion. Got my best friend that I was just talking about, Nate. You say it's hard to love a Scorpion. He said he told me that he knew he loved me when we met in culinary school. And one of our exams for culinary 101 was to basically do, the culinary show, Iron Chef. So it was like that kind of competition. And then the teachers taste test and then they grade you. Um, when they were doing the taste test, we were put up to make chicken noodle soup. Your mom is a Taurus. You don't get along well. They're bullheaded. Oh, your hubby is an Aries. Interesting. She's so sweet. I love her. Like a daughter, and she needs to be hard-headed with my son as a husband. Aw, the perfect match then, huh? What the hell was I saying? What the frack was I saying? Hello, hello, Jennifer. Welcome in. The hell was I saying? I don't know. Whatever. Clearly wasn't important if I can't remember it. Your mother? That sounds like a really shitty Taurus thing to say. So there's. My mother's a Taurus too. But she has like an Aries rising on top of it and some other unfeeling moon or something. I don't remember. Ow. Taste test and culinary 101. Thank you, Margaret. Yeah, I will never forget Chef Lafayette looked at me as he sipped my soup and said, "Well, it's awfully strong on the white pepper." And Nate tells me that he fell in love with me in that moment because I looked Chef Lafayette in the face and said, "You said to taste."
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, baby.
We're in the backpack.
Okay, baby. I was tangled in some yarn. You're a Leo also. You're a Leo Virgo. My cousin is a Leo Virgo. She's on the cusp. I love. Yeah, Nate fell in love with me because of the attitude. But then he told me years and years later, we were like 15 years into her. Ow, Bill. There were claws involved in that. Nate tells me 15 years into our friendship that for at least the first 2 years of our friendship that I consistently hurt his feelings. What the hell? The sarcasm is just too thick for somebody so sensitive, I guess. He is a Cancer. So much Leo energy up in here, y'all. I love it. I've literally, about a month ago, I had two old friends, both Leos, pop up and start talking to me out of nowhere. And then just another week ago, I had another guy friend of mine who happens to be a Leo pop up and want to hang out and talk and whatever. It's been wild. So much Leo energy coming into my world. Your birthday is the 22nd. Aubrey's is the 21st. No wonder I have this vibe about you. Your husband is a Capricorn. Cammy, I didn't know you had a husband. My moon is Capricorn. So I'm fiery, emotional, and overanalyze everything. 8898. Huh. My sissy from another Missy's wedding anniversary is 88. Wild. So much Leo energy. I love it. Your dad is 88? That's crazy. Married a year and a half. Okay. Oop. Y'all, I'm creeping up on 11 years. Amy 83. That was my grandmother's birthday. 8332, I think, or something like that. Whoa, Bill. I know lots of people that fit their sign. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm nothing like what it says about Sagittarius. Huh. Quite often that right there, Beth, is because you have to factor in the moon sign and the rising sign and what have you. And it also, people tend to shift throughout different periods of their life as far as identifying with those signs. Um, you know, the black cat and golden retriever, me, the black cat. I know in childhood they said you most represent or you most identify as your rising sign, midlife more as your sun sign, and then typically in older age more of your moon sign. How do you tell what your moon and sun signs are? Um, I have a website that I cheat and use. Let me see if I can find. I can never remember the name of it off the top of my head, but I'll pull it up and I'll tell you. Your son is 9'9", one of your nieces is 5'5", and your brother-in-law is 8'8". That's wild. My Not only does my family structure between the four of us, my two daughters and my husband, we have the Scorpio Sagittarius double, and we have the Cancer Earth sign pairing, right? That matches up. But my oldest daughter's birthday is the day after her daddy's. Birth charts. So I don't know how to say this. And I can't comment in here. Shoot. Let me see if I can do it over here. So basically, to figure out your rising and moon, you need things like your time of birth, your geographic location of birth. Um, Hang on. No. Oh. All right. I'm gonna take this down and do this. You were born on Father's Day, and your sister's Gemini on Mother's Day. Wow. Let's see. Let me switch accounts real quick. I'm going to put the name of the website in the chat. That's about all I can do for you right now, I think. Oh, actually, let's see. Hold on. Puh. I'm going to put a link to it in the chat. Hold on. Open Chrome. Bear with me, y'all. Gemini's give you a headache. They can be exhausting, that is for sure. But so can you Leos. We ain't gonna lie, girl. We ain't gonna lie. You ain't gotta lie to kick it. Alright, where's my live? Can I get into my live? Maybe? Okay. Let me see if I can chat here. There you go. So that is the website that I use. If you go over under the home button, it'll say free charts or free birth chart or whatever at the bottom. I've used the same site for years and it always matches with doing the book work and figuring out the signs. So this is the one I trust. Um, but if you go enter in your information there, then it'll calculate your other signs for you. All right, let me back up. I missed some stuff. Till now, totally Leo. You love being Leo. Most Leos do love being Leo. Mm. If your sister-in-law had thought she would have scheduled your nephew for 12/12. Father's Day, Gemini's give you a headache. Geminis, I love Geminis. I really do. They're a lot of fun. One of my best friends, Riot, is a Gemini, and he is the epitome of a Gemini. But you guys tend to have two extremely different sides of yourself. And yes, indecisive is exactly where I was going to go with that, Cammy. Um, it causes a lot of internal conflict, right? Which can be maddening for somebody who loves you standing on the outside of it, looking in, going, hey, let me help you. And you're just over there juggling with yourself. Or there are a lot of that kind of have a good and an evil side, right? And whether that surfaces as like just a very, very impulsive kind of manic side versus their like day to day, got their shiz together kind of thing. It just depends. It just depends. Y'all are airy and aloof to a degree, but also very, very deep and wordy and intelligent. And you're not like that? Mm, you're not like that. I'm sweet as pie unless you threaten my family and friends. Amen to that. Like, I want to help because her husband is awful. Your sister's Gemini. She's like two people in one body and it changes at any moment. Exactly. I love both of them. Okay. The few Geminis, actually, I have a handful, both Meb and Riot they are my staple Geminis in my life. I love them. I love all sides of them. But dear God. Like, pretty much what you see is what you get. Yep, she has that duality. I mean, we all have different sides to ourselves, but Geminis, it just seems to be an extreme. It could be that one side of you is very, very quiet and depressive, and the other side is outgoing and bubbly. You know, it, they're both genuinely you, usually. Your sister's like that, but you're calm. Is she also a Gemini, Myra? You bet your cats are Geminis. You don't know their birthday, right? You adopted them, like shelter adopted, which means you can't trust anything they say about their age. You're such a Billy, she is all up in all of my stuff today. Billy, come here. Yep, same day, 4 years apart. That's wild. I feel like that should be termed as some sort of twin, right? If you share the exact same birthday as your sibling, just years apart, that's something. I don't know what it is, but it's something. Diana D. Yay! Excuse me. I did it to myself. Excuse me. But yay! Diana D got her package from me today. Which means she got a hug from me. And she got all my squares for our friendship bracelet friendship bracelet blanket that we're doing. Oh, you're welcome. I'm telling you, Diana D, as soon as you said you wanted a hug from me, I thought of all the purples and I knew what to do. 17th of July. So a Capricorn and a Cancer. The Cancer one. I will say, with what I have left of this head cold cough thing that I've got going on, I think I'm going to start taking a little bit of silver for the next few days. It's gotten into my lungs a little bit more than it had been, and I don't like it. I'll wear it on the next live. All right. Which is what, Monday? Monday, I think. Oh, I'm so curious how it fits you. I'm not a little girl, so it did not fit me the way that I would like it to fit you. But I think you told me you're like 5'4". So I feel like bone structure wise that it would fit you the way that I wanted it to. You're 5'4", okay. Like dogs cough. A barking cough, yep. That's what we call it. A barking cough. I will say, I don't think I labeled it Diana D. That yarn, I would say I did wash it and then I hung it to dry because the thin yarn on it is a yak, 100% yak or yak hair, whatever yarn. So I wouldn't trust it in a dryer. We'll put it on soon. Let me know. Karma's sleeping. Oh. Sometimes I miss the contact naps. Being nap trapped was so bittersweet. Yeah, I've had a barking cough most of my life. I've always had, they used to call it exercise induced asthma. I don't feel like I have a lot of problems with that anymore. But I still, if I have a cough, it sounds gnarly. If I cough because I am self medicating, it sounds gnarly. Okay. I didn't remember if I put that in the note or not. I'm glad. Look at me thinking. Ah. Henry and Marilee both have that. They start coughing really bad if running too much. Yep. I used to, they called it exercise induced asthma when I was a kid. I used to be really prone, well, when I was a smoker, I was really prone to sinus infections all the damn time. You saw that most only knitters don't wash their stuff after blocking. Not often. You don't wash the kind of thing that requires blocking, you don't wash it any more than you absolutely have to. One of my favorite things is having like a shawl that I've worn numerous times and not had to wash it for a good long time because I wear a lot of different oil perfumes. And so when I wear the shawls, it'll pick up a little bit of the smell, right? And then all of them mix together eventually. And I have like several smells, but usually it all like balances out and it smells amazing. What was that? Even when they sweat on a girl sweat smell. You said it auto cleaned. I don't know what that is. No, for me. We take 3 or more showers a day here. In the summer, I tend to shower more. And, like a shirt, if I have worn a shirt once, then I need to wash it because, pit smell, whatever. But fancy ass yarn, yeah, you don't wash that more than you have to. I I have not washed nor blocked this one still. I just keep wearing it. In fact, it smells like incense. What row am I on here? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4, really? Hey, hey, Jay. Welcome in. How are you doing today? You started a hat this morning and you're about to finish it. Woohoo! I did this one last night. High five. You're cramping right now. Oh. Thank you so much, Camille. And thanks for hanging out with me today. I will see you soon, I'm certain. I hope you get better. Go eat you some chocolate, girl. Oh, what time is it? Okay. I gotta keep an eye on the time because we got a play date today. But not for like 2 more hours. And the girls are out back playing, getting some sunshine and fresh air. Watch The Secret Agent. Oh, you had talked about that before. Where's my pen? I had a pen. Here it is. Secret Agent. Watch per Cammy. I know who to blame if I don't like it. I probably won't have time to watch it today. I can't promise I'll watch the whole thing. I don't really watch movies, but I will check it out. Mm-mm. Bye. I should look at my 26 and 26 list. I've been feeling, you know how it is. You finish a project. Whoa. You finish a project, and then there's this moment of panic and flounder.
Right now.
I'm live right now. What's up, babe?
It's pretty warm out. It's like it's warm enough that I know sometimes it gets hot in the sun.
I'm so glad you're out there enjoying it. So loud. Sorry, guys.
Really warm.
Karma just woke up and grabbed my phone to give you. Aw. Good morning, Karma, baby. Sweetheart.
Some grass is sprouting. Some grass is sprouting. Cool.
Grass is sprouting out there already? Wild.
Yeah, we already found some grass. That's great.
Oh, my sweetheart. Our yard is big enough. If that seems strange to anybody that I'm talking to my kiddos on a walkie-talkie, our yard is big enough. They have a giant play center thing that my parents got them. That's in what we call the back. We have the first backyard that is the fenced-in area where there's some play stuff, but it's primarily like the dog area.
Flowers sprouting, but we found some grass. Oh my God! I think I see the flowers that are sprouted already. I'm gonna go see if there's any flowers.
Oh my goodness. Yes. And then there's the back, which is where the gigantic play center is, but it's like a quarter mile back or a quarter acre. So they're only 5 and 7. I want them to be able to like get me right away if something's wrong, right? But yeah, anyway. So Santa got us walkie-talkies for Christmas. Let's see. 2, 4, 5. So sweet.
We haven't found any trees, but we did find grass that's green, so that's a lucky sign.
That's so lucky.
But we haven't found any flowers yet or the bush, so I'm gonna look at the rose bush.
Not likely you'll find flowers because the bees are sleeping right now, right? We will send them snow. Santa got my grandkids walkie-talkies for here too, so they can call me if needed when outside. Exactly. Yep, that is exactly. That and our house is, I mean, it's 100 and some odd years old, and it's all plaster walls, so you can't hear anything through the house, right? So even just them being able to say something to me from upstairs without having to trek the entire house every single time. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh. Baby, I'm on a live. What? She just wants to talk on it because we have new batteries. Your house is like that too. The acoustics are so weird. Yeah. Oh my gosh, does anyone remember the first cell phone? Did they really? I don't remember that. I had the Nokia brick though. That was my first cell phone back in, God, what year was that? 2002 was my first cell phone. This isn't independent music. Why is this on? Your first cell phone was a little bitty Nokia. Yep. I had nothing but itty bitty little brick Nokias until, God, I don't even know, probably like 2010. I started getting Samsung. Let the boo boo in, please. First cell phone. The phone in her car. That's wild. Let boo boo inside. I think your first Samsung was around 2007. Yep, I was a Samsung girl until about a year ago. And then I got my first Google phone. I don't hate it. It's not a bad phone. Oh, geez, Billy, you scared me. Forgot you was down there. Y'all ready for this full moon? This energy is already getting to me. Tomorrow, like I said before, is the Stitcherhood Sit and Stitch Live. So Saturday, 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, Mama G goes live. 4 p.m., D's Creative Hands goes live. And then the Stitcherhood Sit and Stitch session will begin at 6. Tomorrow would have been my other mother, Miss Deborah Dawn's 63rd birthday. I will be lighting the candle that was hers that I brought home. Hi, babe. All right, what row am I on? Thank you, Kathy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to make it to 8. I don't know if we're going to make it to 8. Your sweater's growing quickly.
I thought you said eat food inside.
Mm-mm. I said let Boo Boo inside.
Yeah,
Thanks. You can't leave him out there barking all the time.
well, I can cut some
He's a grumpy old man and he just yells and yells and yells. Learned today that a friend and fellow Ham, what is Ham, passed away. He's going to be missed. He was 89. It was Ham. Yes, ma'am, she is. Guten Morgen. Welcome in, Kira. Almost as though you were summoned, my dear. How are you? Amateur radio operator. Yeah, that's the 5-year-old. Oh, Ham, amateur radio operator. Gotcha. Ham radio. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Kathy. It's funny how we have people in our lives sometimes that aren't like fully in our lives. Like I had an incense guy. I literally bought my incense from the same guy, handmade, hand dipped incense for like I think it was like 17 years, I want to say. But he passed with the vid and I had to find somebody new. And it was just heartbreaking. You get so used to somebody. And after that many years of buying something from somebody and being so pleased with the product, having contact, like it stunned me when that happened. And yes, Kira, it's as though you heard me. Your call sign is K Fornit. My husband is KK Fornit. What's up, Tiny? Oh, you brought the radio with you?
Yeah. I was coming to see Luna.
Well, she just went upstairs, didn't she? What the heckums? Did she just dodge you? What a turd. You better go get her. Now she's up there playing a game. I can hear it. We'll have to catch the replay running around. I just wanted to crochet. Oh, I'm sorry, Lori. I have to run around here in just a little bit. That's why I'm sitting and hooking now. Well, not that I'm not going to be sitting there during the play date hooking, but I wanted to hang out with my friends a little bit. My hooking friends. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm over this section. Hopefully you finish and can crochet soon, Laura. Yes. She just wants to finish her damn bag, I'm pretty sure. Out of fashion, so okay. Oh my goodness. My hubby keeps messaging me. What, sir? Ay, ay, ay. I'm gonna have to get up and pop my hip here in just a second, y'all. Been an hour and 22 minutes. Yep, let's get up and shake our butts. Get up and shake your butt. I'm gonna take a urination station break. Be right back. Just went out to try to talk Icy into coming in the house. Nope, ain't happening. Oh, Icy. Hold on, what? can't. Sorry, y'all. I mean, you know you're human. Right. All right. I needed to find. This is my little box of mohair. I need to decide what I'm going to do with that. Look at how pretty that is. Very pretty. I think this ball is going to be the ticket here as far as going in color order. It's only 16 degrees there. Wow. Oh, come on. Close. There we go. Over there. Yep. That's next. Oops. Cute, huh? Oh my gosh, what does he want? My husband is stressing me out right now. It's 14 degrees there. I don't even know what it is here today. I haven't even looked. 41. 41. I haven't been getting this cold that y'all have been getting. Yep. The other phone just died. All right, what am I on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're at 7. Okay. You'd be so happy if it were 41. You're having a heat blast. Heat wave, 25 degrees. I'm just disappointed that my girls aren't getting to have winters like I had. I mean, I don't want them to have winters like I had. I grew up 40 miles away from the Canadian border and the tundra, essentially. So, not quite like I had, but I want them to know a white winter, right? I want them to know a white Christmas. I want them to be able to go and build a snowman in their backyard on Christmas Day, ever. And that hasn't happened in years. That happened the first year that we lived here and has not happened since. Like, never have we had snow stick in our yard for more than 12 hours since. It's 8 degrees, but it feels like -8 there. Good grief. We're supposed to get into upper 20s next week. Woo-hoo. You're going to be so warm, Margaret. And here, Rue's out back just a little bit ago talking about grass sprouting. She's out there looking for flowers sprouting. Oh no. Yeah. Hmm. Anybody got suggestions for mohair other than doing what I'm doing right now? I'm pairing it with a white. I feel like it's the best way to use it in my 7-year-old's sweater, but I have a lot more of this colorway. I will still have a ton of this colorway. I need to come up with other things to do with mohair. It's kind of almost like a. I don't know where my glasses. Oh look, there's those ones. I can't see anything, y'all. Okay. It's almost as though it were chain spun. You're not gonna be able to see that, but and then like blown with the hair, right? That's what it looks like. I have a ton of this stuff. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with it. I made a shawl out of not this colorway, but a similar one a while back. I don't know that a shawl is the best use of mohair though. You have life stuff to do. You have a fantastic weekend too, Beth. Thanks for being here and thanks for hanging out with me. Pairing it with another yarn is the best way to use it. Hats, sweaters, scarves, and other wearables. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not doing any injustice to it. Maybe I would be more satisfied if it wasn't a freaking 4 weight that I'm pairing it with. That's probably going to be the difference for me. There is blown yarn. It looks like chain spun core. Yep, that's what this looks like to me. It looks like it's got a pretty good core with hair blown through it. So this should have been, I think, the last row, but I'm going to go another because I want to get the rest of this pink on here. May as well get the whole damn rainbow in this section. Excuse me. I don't know who we're listening to right now, but I kind of like it. Oof. Try that again. Four weight is fine with it. Used to work in an LYS. Oh. Oh. You're who I need to talk to about this stuff. I think maybe I would like it more with a thinner pairing. I do have a bunch of DK in a white. I also have a bunch in like a almost navy, but closer to a cobalt blue. Somewhere between the two. Royal blue, maybe. I suppose you would call that. Seriously, who is this? I like this. Who's singing to me right now? Oh, I should have known. Holy locust. You need to say goodbye to. Okay, Myra, thanks for hanging out. And you are welcome. That should be a fun adventure for you to look you up. Go lay back down. I guess you better get off here. These 20-minute naps aren't helping you any. All right, Diana D. Thank you for being here, everybody. You finished binding off the sweater body. Now you're on Arm Island. Excellent. Yep, my girls and I, we did our reading this morning. We need to do our math. And then we've got a play date. Should probably consider the time. What time is it? 11:10. Okay. Making a headband with the leftover yarn from the hat you just made. Excellent. Waste not, want not, right? That's what I should do with the rest of that little ball. Thank you, Jay. I had just a little ball left of this that I worked out last night. What are they reading? Well, this morning it was green eggs and ham for my 7-year-old. My 5-year-old cheated and chose to read me. Polar bear, what do you hear? She has that one pretty much memorized, so that's why I call it cheating. But she's the one who reads really, really well, so I let her get away with it. She's the one who will sit and read a chapter book at 5 years old. This started when she was 4. Might have enough left. Have to do a hair scrunchie too. Nice. For real, for real. Waste not, want not. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, it could be almost perfect. I'm going to play yarn chicken. Not that I'm out of yarn, but hopefully I don't have to tie on the other ball yet to finish this row. Let's see. Amber offered you some lavender LRA yarn. What? To pair with what you already have there, then? That's exciting. You can make a much bigger project. Ooh, I can't wait to see what you do, Margaret. I do have to tie on. Dang it. Yeah, that's super exciting. Oh, and amber, we mean like JB's amber, I'm guessing. He seems like a sweetheart too. We are really so lucky for the collective that we have here. My son was reading at 2.5. Wow. Wow, that's wild. Yeah, I have to be careful what I open in front of Tiny because she reads right over my shoulder in a heartbeat, and then she'll be like, "Ooh, what about this, mommy?" Mind your damn business, kid. uh, it really was. It was almost a year ago that she read over my shoulder one day, read the message somebody had just sent to me, and I was like, "Excuse me?" And scrolled up to another message and was like, "What does this one say?" And she read it like it was nothing. And then she's been reading ever since. Oh, come on. Here we go. We're cruising on this sweater, y'all. Check it out. We I'm loving it. So pretty. All right. And then try on the next one. And then I think I am going to hop off of here for the day and go get the rest of my day going. Again, I hope that you all will hang out with us tomorrow night. I might go live tomorrow morning. It just depends on how the morning's going and if I have that window available. But I will likely be at Mama G's and Dee's Creative Hands until the Stitcherhood sit and stitch session at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Thank you, Margaret. We had trouble with his fifth grade teacher not wanting him to finish classwork so quickly and wanting him to do homework class. Oh, I had trouble with my fifth grade teacher. I had to be transferred out of that beast's classroom. She didn't like me. She could not handle exactly that kind of stuff that I would be. Oh, you'll be live at 9:30 your time, which is 7:30 for me. Yeah, I ain't gonna try to go live until at least 9:30 my time. So, yay! I will try to be in there with you, Miss Margaret. I've been sleeping the last couple of nights actually pretty well and getting up in a timely manner that would work to catch you. So, I will likely be there. Oh, y'all, I said I was going to tie on and then get off of here. Look at me go. Just one last row. Right? Because I want to see it. Look how pretty. Her time is Eastern. So that's 9:30 Eastern. Miss Margaret will be live. Margaret, do you want to write drop? And that way, if Kathy has not picked you up, she can go sub to you. And vice versa. Kathy, you're welcome to drop your drop if you would like subbies. And there's Miss Margaret. No, I wouldn't push myself, but my sleep schedule, I just slide back and forth on hours. So sometimes I'll be up that time, sometimes I won't. I likely will tomorrow with the way it's been going. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here, y'all. And go get these girls ready for our play date. Go do some telling time flashcards. You're Eastern. Excellent. Well, hopefully we will see you there in the morning there, Kathy. Your sleep time is very wildly. It's always about the same block of time, so 4 to 5 hours of solid sleep, right? But it slides anywhere from 8 p.m. to going to bed at 5 a.m. It just anywhere in there. Like, it's pretty extreme when it starts getting to be 5 a.m., but it happens. Anyway, if you write the word just drop, DROP, Kathy, the Nightbot will drop your link so that we can pick you up. I'll give you another minute to do that. A fun time. DROP, right? Drop, Kathy. There you go. And then, let's see, Nightbot should drop your link. There it is. Bye, Miss Margaret. Love you. Any of the lurkers still in here? I hope you have a fantastic day and fantastic weekend ahead, and that you catch me here on the YouTube streets. Let's go live our lives because it's all happening. Everybody pick up Margaret and Miss Kathy here, and we will see you soon. Love you. Bye.